So, one thing that surprises a lot of people is that we are raising our rabbits for meat. I know that raising meat rabbits may not make sense to everyone, but for our family, it's been such a practical and meaningful part of our homestead. They fit really well into this life that we're trying to build for our family. They're simple, manageable, and purposeful. Rabbits are one of the most practical animals to raise. They don't need a ton of space, and we don't have any land, so it's perfect for us. They're fairly quiet and clean, especially compared to our chickens. Just having the little amount of chickens, it is a huge difference between the chickens and the rabbits. They're very easy to care for compared to a lot of other livestock. And for this season of life we're in, they just make sense for us. One of the reasons that we chose them is because we want to be more intentional about the food that we're feeding our family. Raising our own meat gives us a deeper appreciation for where our food comes from and the care that goes into it. We're so thankful for what God has given us. It also brings a sense of peace knowing that we're building skills that help us become a little more self-sufficient and our children. We may not fully rely on the rabbits, but it feels good knowing that we have that option if we were to ever need it. Rabbit is also really nutritious. It's lean in protein, and it's been a food that has been a normal part of families all over the world for a very long time. It might not be as common here in the United States, but I've definitely seen it in other countries being used on the table. And so it's become a meaningful part of our homestead and our own table. At the end of the day, this is not something that we do lightly. It's very emotional for us because we care very deeply for our animals, and choosing to raise our own food is something that we are doing with gratitude, with respect, and a whole lot of intention behind it. It may not be the right choice for everyone, but for us, it's been beautiful to see one of the ways that God is providing for our family. It also gives us a chance to live a little closer to the life that we're hoping and wanting to build for our family.